be here Thursday. Can we come Friday?
No.
Oh yeah.
College is shut down. I don't even think you'll be able to access the networks from home, from the way it sounds.
So we'll have to get this done
Um,
then.
yeah, that'll work on it next week. But
Oh yeah. I thought it was like end of. It's not end of semester, obviously.
no.
Like,
Now I dropped on two edit boxes here and a button. So nothing fancy. I connected these over here and called it T1 and T2.
right.
Then this is standard. You don't have to change this. This connects synth to our speech synthesizer. The My Utterance is an AV speech utterance, and we set it equal to an empty string to begin with. Don't worry about those. Okay. So then down here in my button, so this is where I create a random number. This is how you get a random number from 0 to 10 in Swift. You do arc for random underscore uniform 11. So if you want 0 to 43, you'd put in 44 here. So, then I convert the N1 into two strings, and I get the I assign these texts to the random numbers. And then just to show you how it speaks, then I concatenated these together. And my utterance, that's this empty string I did right up here. I set it equal to whatever you want. AV speech utterance string, and then speak it. And speak it is where I've concatenated these together here.
Okay.
And then this is the rate of the speech, and then you do a synthesized speak, my utterance. Let me show you what.
Speak it isn't like that's what you just call it, right?
Right.
So it can be anything.
It can be anything. It's like if I click that.
6 plus 7 is 13.
She sounds depressed.
10 plus 10 is 20.
Now, do you want me to go ahead and do the same type of thing where I show you how to do the add, and then you can add in the multiplication?
Can I see the code real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that looks fairly simple compared to what we're doing with Android Studio, so I honestly think that we can give it a go.
Okay.
But isn't that basically what addition is, though? It's the num1 plus. But you want it to where they enter in the answer, right? And then.
Right. So you'll add another text box on here, another button, and one button will say new problem, the other one will say check it. But yeah, you're right. There's a lot less code that goes with it.
Okay. This.
Basically, up here you have to have an import. So
Yeah.
you got one line of code there. You got 2 lines of code here. Those are your 3 that kind of initialize it.
Yeah.
And then down here, you set your speak it to whatever. And then you have these 3 lines of code here that does the speaking part.
Okay. For our. Do you have we still have 2 buttons, right? One of them that does the random numbers.
That just puts random numbers in here.
So that's what that one does.
Right.
And instead of having this variable speak it and the my utterances stuff, that would be in the second button.
Right.
Okay. And also in that one, we would we do if statements. We do if.
Right. You get the values from here,
Okay.
and so you retrieve them, You add them together and check to see if that's equal to the answer text box.
Okay. Yeah, I think that we can do this.
Okay. Like I say, if you can, I'll do the add part, and then I'll
Have us do multiply as well.
right.
Okay. I think I don't have too much more on Android Studio. I just need to do that if statement that says like. I hate to keep asking questions. I don't know, would we put the if statements for the times and plus inside of an if statement?
But see, you can embed if statements, like just generally. Um, I don't know how to do a new folder. Okay. Is there a notepad in
It's just notes.
notes? So that's it.
Yeah.
Ah,
Give you a note and now you're typing, but it's on the far right. You see?
oh, is there a new note button? That's what I was looking for.
See, you're typing right now. It's
Oh,
a new
here.
note.
Oh, okay. You'd like having your if statement here, where you check to see if
The in parentheses num1 times
num1 plus
equals
num2
answer.
equals answer, and then you would do whatever,
Data equals good job. What we do.
and you could do an else if n1 plus or n1 times n2 is equal to multiplication answer. Do whatever.
Would we call from the same answer? Or would we do multiplication? Would we need a multiplication answer? Because I just changed data. Or would it make more sense to just bring it up there?
Well, see, then down here, if their addition's right,
Okay.
then you can give them that kind of response. Actually, you probably want to check to see if it's wrong. That might be easier.
Okay.
So if you say, and I'm trying to remember Java. I think it's not exclamation equals. Then you would speak.
So instead of equals, it's exclamation equals.
Yes. I'll Google that here in a minute, but pretty sure Java's that way.
Okay.
If it isn't, then you have to put the exclamation in front. So if that's wrong, then you say something else. N1 times N2 is not equal to your multiplication answer. Then you'll speak something. Else, then you'll speak good job. So it'll be something like that. That'll be a structure you can use.
So we basically just swap
Actually, there should be an if here.
the if and else from what we have now, right? Because we put the data equals integer dot toString, etc., and then integer speech status.
It should be of this form. Or that's one way you can do it. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. But
Okay. I'm gonna see if that